Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Surviving Mars. Looking through here. Okay, so your storage space is full. That's why I created the polymers. You need to, speaking of which, empty your polymers out there. There you go. I'm hoping I don't need to have this guy move stuff around for us anymore, but there are still deposits around that he could probably grab. We are starting to run out. Now, the meteor storm dropping in like a day, or a soul, however you want to say it, and I hit the microphone again, sorry about that, is that it could drop more metals for us. This is a good plan, but we're not anywhere near this yet. We need at least the neocrete, neoconcrete, whatever you want to call it, but I think neocrete's a better name for it, to be fair. We need the neocrete to make this not stupidly expensive. Not to mention we need to start building out our drones to move in this direction. Then we can start capitalizing on these resources once we build those drones out. Building more shuttles might be good. I don't know, we have 4 idle right now. Don't know how that happens. Okay, so they're shipping. Yeah, sure enough, they're stacking the polymer. We should be using that polymer pretty much on the regular. This required, that's 180. Yeah, it seems unlikely that that's going to fill up. I was just wondering if we should do the powered storage. No, we should probably do it for food. Otherwise, we just got the food all over the damn place. So we can do that for food. Let's do the storage. Seem to be doing that on the regular. So there you go. Build me that food storage. In fact, let's go to speed 3. It'll get us to the disaster faster, but a nice benefit of this is that it's underneath the protection of the MDS. Now, currently that's still true for most of this. I think most of the drones are busy here. No, you guys aren't busy at all. What the hell are you guys doing? Standing there? Doing nothing? Okay, there we go. Okay, since that was done, okay, now we can drop this and drop this and actually take the food out of here and actually take the red metal out of there too and take the polymers out of here to put them in the regular one and take the fuel out because we have a fuel depot right there. So okay, that'll distribute that a little bit better. And, I mean, the concrete deposits, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, the food deposit's going to go there. We are lacking people. Now, one thing I noticed that was kind of neat is if I look at the colonist overview, this isn't it, it's here. Nope, not here. Totally messed that up. Thought it was around here. Traits? We have 100 non-specialized people. I think that really means we need to be building another Martian university. We've got almost full classes. Well, okay, we did have full classes before. I think my main problem is that we need to repeat the Martian university probably up on the plateau. Very likely. Also, if we're going to make this happen, which already looks nuts, but could work, we might actually make the bigger domes, but this could definitely work. I think we'll be able to string the passengers along pretty easily. Yeah, don't see any problem with that. We're going to need power down here, because they only have the one string of power here. We're also going to need water, we're going to need oxygen generation. Oxygen generation is less of a problem. We're definitely going to need water, though. So putting some kind of water generation through here might not be a bad idea either. We definitely stretch along this way. Actually, there's a water deposit right there. That is a little tempting with 12,000 water in it, isn't it? Yeah, this one's almost out, actually. That's a little disturbing. How's the depot going, though? Okay, not producing at full capacity, which is good. It means the moisture evaporators are picking up the slack. We are going to need a lot more stuff. We can't make the pit yet. I'd like to. But 1, I wouldn't know where to put it. 2, we're kind of pressed for space right now. We build it here, but it has to be near a dome. So, the meteor storm is dropping. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us too much. Yeah, one thing I noticed was that we have actually more Resources. Where is it? We have no homeless colonists, which is good. It's nice. Colonist here, wasn't it? Okay, we can take away the homeless. Able to work versus everybody. Yeah, we're actually doing really good on health. Comfort level kind of sucks in occasional, but it's not bad. Okay, they could be better. Yeah, R2, I agree. I mean, I was looking at it just a while ago, and now I can't find it anymore. So now we can look at individual pieces, which I not want to look at. What's I looking at? Wasn't the command center. Wasn't the milestones. Found an anomaly? Okay, so that's a reason to keep the RC Explorer around, but with the meteors dropping everywhere, pretty dangerous. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Oh, is this guy? He might be outside the MDS system. It's the life support pipe. Where's the MDS? It is outside the MDS. We gotta fix that. Gotta fix that right now. That is not power. Here we go, MDS. Put that thing right there, because that is hugely important that the space elevator not be hit by a freaking meteor. I would love... Can you raise the priority here? Yes, thank you. Top priority, guys. Build that MDS for me. Okay, thank you. There you go. They're building it. Now, of course, the meteor storm has 8 hours left, but if it freaking hit the freaking space elevator, that would be a problem. That's only stuff outside the domes we need to worry about. The domes themselves can deflect meteors, which is a great feat of engineering. I'm assuming the domes... I'm assuming they don't actually exist, which is kind of weird to say. But the best thing to do on Mars would probably be to dig underground. So the domes probably represent underground structures, would be my guess. Okay, I think we're just going to keep landing here all the time. People want to spread out the other domes, fine. We are, in fact, finding anomalies. What do you know? Alright, meteor's still going. We're not going to do anything yet. But okay, so what if the meteors are causing the anomalies? It'd be interesting if that's true. How's our research doing? Okay, microfusion got boosted by quite a bit. Outsourcing still contributing quite a bit. Let's just let that go.
We have a food shortage.
How though? How though? How though? There's food right here. How though? It's even within range of this drone hub right here. We have tons of drones. What are you talking about, food shortage? 56? How though? I just moved the deposit over here, guys. It's fine. It's totally fine. How do... No, I don't believe it. I refuse. I refuse to believe. The food's right over here, guys. If you don't know that, I don't know how to help you. If I drop this deposit, that might actually make these guys starve, but it's within range. The drone hub has all these guys in range. There's no reason to think you are out of food. That is crazy talk. And you might even deserve to be hospitalized for that, because that is absolutely nuts. Yeah, so you can see the number dropping down right now. So you're insane. This is going right now. Now, maybe cover crops isn't exactly the best thing we can do for you. We can do potatoes. Yeah, we can do potatoes, which is a good, solid crop. That'll increase it by 10%. This raises it by 10. It's another 10 down, though. Give me... Sure, we can do giant wheat. That's neutral. Everyone needs bread, right? Out of bread or corn, which one would you like? I mean, it depends what you're eating, right? Cornbread is a thing, of course, but cornbread has wheat in it. Usually. Guess it doesn't have to. Your production looks like you're going okay. How are you guys out of food? Doesn't make any damn sense. Just not next to the colony and you guys got totally confused? I'm very confused about how all that works. How do you not have... I mean, the food's right here. It's right here. You guys don't... I don't understand. Are there additional starving colonists somewhere else? I don't see how that's possible. I'm clicking all over the place. 21 now. It's actually moved up. How? Do we really need small food deposit right next to the colony? Maybe we do. Maybe we do. That seems weird and broken, and I don't understand it. I was just trying to consolidate. How did I mess up by consolidating? I don't get it. But, I mean, if that's the way it works, then I guess that can be our main food depot, and then we just have, like, one here, and I guess we can put one right there, and be good. It's funny, they need to clear away the food in order to build the depot. That's actually pretty hilarious. I'm just so confused. I don't understand. But okay. Maybe we need to make sure the drones... I mean, we have tons of drones here. You have how many drones? Oh, you only have 15. Well, I mean, we could make them. Right? We can make more drones.
Resources are low.
We have 58 machine parts. What do you mean resources are low? We're making 11 per. And we only need 8.2, so we're good. What do you mean we're low on machine parts? Game, are you feeling alright? I wonder if the game's feeling alright. I think the game might have actually gone insane. A little early for you to go insane when I have all these big plans for this colony, now that we're done with the story. Do I need to just move on to another colony? I might be okay with that. I'd feel a little miffed that I won't be able to finish my plans, but... Also, I mean, having these all connected is actually really good, and I think we should try to do this in the future. Is just try to keep on connecting domes. Because I think, like, this kind of plan in a colony instead of the separated out that we have now would be actually pretty cool. Now, of course, we won't know exactly where to build until the deep scans happen, but I think there's a starter tech we can do that gives us deep scans. That could be good for us. I mean, maybe the game's actually gone insane. I don't know how to otherwise make it so that they recognize where food is. But at least they're not starving anymore, so yay. But I'm very, very confused how they got confused where the food was.
We have a food shortage.
How? We have 2.4 thousand food. By comparison, a colonist eats, I believe,
Research
0.4.
complete.
So I don't understand. We almost have enough metal to build it. We do not have enough polymer. We do have enough concrete. Okay, we can just wait on it. We don't need to make it yet. We're doing okay for power so far. The food thing drives... I don't understand. We have 2.3 thousand food. Yeah, so the benefit to connecting all these would possibly be so that our production isn't... I mean, it could be spread out, and that's fine. But I think building the domes slowly towards what we want is better or worse than what we're doing now. So we could do, in a future colony, and the way I'm talking about this, maybe we are going to go to another colony. Because we're done with the story. We can continue doing more stories. That might be more fun. What we can do is plan out the colonies like so, and then power them off so they're not built. And then only build the ones near, and then slowly start connecting them. That might actually be pretty good. Now, with that in mind, if we had done that, we would not have built these two right here. Right? Because there'd be no way to connect these. Because of all the rough terrain here. Now, 3 buildings not working. The buildings aren't working. core building's not working out. Oh, not enough people. Not enough workers. Yep, not enough workers, not enough workers. Yeah, I mean, we just need more people. As always, we always need more people. So, since the game's decided to go insane, and apparently people are starving for no goddamn reason, let's go ahead and start a new colony. It's kind of weird to do it in the middle of the episode, but this way you guys know why I've decided to do it. It means we're not going to be able to see microfusion, but so it goes. It sounds awesome. Maybe we'll see it in a later colony. But sure, let's go ahead and start up a new colony. Let's go. We can automate the polymer factory. That's kind of tempting. Alright, yeah, automation. We can do factory AI. Oh, we need to actually do that. Okay, I thought it was applied automatically. But see, this is good to know. We've been sitting here forever, waiting for this stuff to kick in, and here I thought I already had. No, we need to upgrade it. Okay, so that's probably true for this factory as well. Yes. There it is, sitting undone. Okay. So we can definitely do a little bit better with managing our technology and our upgrades and everything else. It's okay. Let's go ahead and start a new colony. Let's do it. So let's go ahead and just start a new one. Go to main menu. And I could save this in case I want to go back to it, I guess. Overwrite the Twitch playthrough. There you go. And then let's start a new colony. We can always come back to this one if we want to. But it seems unlikely at this point. So, new game. We get to choose the colony. The choose no longer be... Okay, so we get a check mark for each one of these. Interesting. Well, now I'm kind of tempted to go through them by step. Let's go ahead and jump up our difficulty a little bit. Let's go to normal. For artificial intelligence. Could be any one of those, but... Yeah, what the hell? Artificial intelligence. Commander profile. So the rocket scientist does the shuttle hub, which is pretty good. We did Adventure before, and that kind of worked out. It was nice, but... I mean, it definitely made it so that passages worked a little bit better for us. We just built a hub on the other side, and we got it done. But we can do something else. Let's see. Fuel production increased, and we get the arcology as a default. That's actually pretty nice. That's high comfort right there. Hydro engineer. Domes consume 25% water. That's actually pretty good. Huh. Minimum comfort required for birth order by 15. And colonist lifespan increase. That's also pretty good. Sanatorium Spire. Martian patents. All funding gains are increased by 20%. Breakthrough texture research 30% faster, and autonomous sensors require no power or maintenance. Yeah, and that's only for breakthrough text though, not the rest of the tech tree. Service comfort decoration increased, and hanging gardens, which we never unlocked, so I don't know what that actually does. Okay, this we could start off with pretty good. This is pretty good. Tractor production increased by 10%, which means it actually decreases the deposit, or makes it so that it goes away faster. But starting with deep scanning, I mean, we can't exploit the actual... Yeah, we can't exploit the resource, though. The deep scanning tech is nice. Helps you know where to build for the future. But the trouble is that you need a deep mining technology in order to take advantage of it. So this is more of a, haha, this is where you can't do anything type of thing. So, interesting idea, but maybe not helpful. I don't know, I think with the problem we have with water, go Hydro Engineer. Let's do it. Okay. Mission sponsors. So International Mars Mission is like super easy. I really did like Europe though. The fact that we got funding every time a tech is research is pretty good. Oh, double for breakthrough. I didn't even notice that before. Drone hub start with additional drones. That could be good. We did start seeing some problem with some drone distribution there. Birth rate is doubled. Hydroponic farms performance is reduced by 50. That's pretty bad. Okay, we've done the increased travel time for rockets. That's not too bad. Fuel extractors is pretty shit. But the fuel refiner prefab costs 50% less. That's pretty good. All building costs reduced by 20%. And you get a medium dome as default. That sounds awesome. Yeah, we might want to go for a difficulty normal, guys, this time. And we could go easy, like the Blue Sun. Deep metal extraction. Okay, so you get this and the guy who can find all the deep metals first off. Huh. It's a little tempting. Can buy applicants with funding. Huh. Huh. It's a little tempting too. So we do Space Y or we do Russia. 2 rockets. We were able to balance the 2 rockets pretty easily, I think. The fuel extractor I don't really care about. The rocket's extended travel time I don't care about, but the fuel refinery costing less. And the extractor upgrade is free. You don't pay for it. It does consume fuel, but if we have a fuel refinery, that might be okay. Go USA and go super easy. Periodic additional funding just at random. Alright. Passenger rockets carry 10 additional applicants are generated twice as fast. Huh. Not to mention we can disassemble one of the rockets. Doesn't get us much, but it can be done. I know I really like starting as Europe. If we want to go hard, though, Russia would be the way to go. Church of the New Ark. I mean, that means we need to call in people less often. But as super religious guys, huh? Not to mention the hydroponic farms being reduced is pretty bad. But we get the farm technology early on. That's less of an issue. Now we will start out with very much less money. Those words were all English. Maybe it didn't make sense to all put together like that, but it was totally English. Get less money. Rare metal price is a lot less than anybody else would give us, right? No, not a lot less. A little less on the easier difficulties, but that kind of makes sense. Starting applicants, 120. Research per soul is 0, though, so we have to do all the research on site. We could outsource, of course. You know what? Let's do it. Let's totally do it. Church of the New Ark. Let's go. Hydro engineer, so we're doing less water. Yeah. And then we'll do this mystery, which I don't even know what that is. Game rules. And the supply is cheating. No disasters is cheating. Prefab colony is also cheating. Can't import food from Earth. That's a little tempting. Import prices increase over time. Also a little tempting. That actually kind of makes... doesn't really make a lot of sense. That means basically the government of Mars is putting tariffs on Earth-imported goods. Rocket travel time. We did that one. It was okay. Passenger rocket only once. I mean, that kind of seems like... You know what? Thematically, yes. Thematically, that fits. Because if you have a Church of the New Ark, it kind of makes sense that this would be in the spirit of the Pilgrims, right? Where they say, fuck Earth, we're done with it. And they decide to move to Mars. And since they're insane, everyone just lets them. Which means the applicants don't matter. So it doesn't matter about amateurs at all. We could raise that up if we wanted to, but it doesn't matter. Colonists purely become renegades. That's a little bit too random for me, but maybe? Not sure about the cold wave setting. Meter rating set to new max level for all locations of Mars. That could be okay. We could make that work. That's 420 difficulty bonus. That's just perfect, right? I think we stick with 420. This might kill our colony, but it'll be entertaining. So let's go. What the hell? What the hell? Game rules times 3. So we get the water reclamation tech. So with the water deposit revealed, all colonists are religious. Our birth rate is doubled. No research per soul and low funding. Let's see what happens. Let's pull in our... I mean, Michael doesn't seem quite appropriate for the shuttle, so I'm going to call it Noah. Because, of course, you know, it's an arc. And let's see, RC Transport, which is pretty good. RC Explorer we need, don't we? We can call it in with a later supply drop. We don't need it. We definitely need all these. The orbital probe, I'm going to actually sacrifice to bring in more drones. It's only one more drone. But I think that's still a good call. No food. We're going to call in that one supply, and that's going to be it. That's going to be our applicants. Okay, let's do it. Give me a random landing spot. Right, meters are going to be maxed everywhere. We need good place with metals. And I don't really care about the water. Concrete would be nice too. Okay, 3 on metal, 3 on concrete. Up on dust storms, huh? Also would prefer something relatively flat. Rough is not going to help me out, but relatively flat could be okay. Decent amount of concrete. 2 metals. Not as good, but maybe? If it was 3 metals, I would totally do it. Two metals, 2 concrete, so... Sure. That'll increase the difficulty for sure, right? But let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Oh, I didn't check to see if that was relatively flat. Oh well. We're going in anyway. Going in anyway. With no orbital probe, we're pretty much going to go in...
Welcome to Mars.
Wherever they automatically export for us, which is up here. Okay, this is going to be bad. It's not flat. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so this is where they started us. Starts off with a concrete deposit and a metal deposit. What could be okay. Concrete, metals, and water in that area. Alright, looks like we might do it okay. Means we need at least one passage to go down here. I think what we want to do is build our main set of domes, like in this area. This would be good for our initial burst out, but we want to slowly start building down here. So we need to build the sector scanner up here, of course. I think we go and land up here. We probably don't want to do much else. So let's go ahead and land, get some good range for all those deposits, and that should be good enough. So we want to start building our pipes and everything down this way, try to get around the rough terrain as much as possible. We need research. What do we got? Okay, 100 per soul for each RC Explorer. We don't actually have an RC Explorer, but we can get one. Decommission protocol, that's too good, I'm not going to lie. Farm is also good, especially for religious colonists, because hydroponic farms are going to suck. Low G turbines, power production increased by 30%. Sounds good to me. Applicants do not matter at all. We don't care about that and one whit, because we can only get one set, so do not care. The Explorer AI, sure. I mean, we can research this. Actually, no research is going to be done, huh? Right, because... And we can outsource it. Sure. I mean, it's only for 5 souls. Huh. I totally forgot. No research is going to be done at all. Okay. Right, because they're religious, I guess? You know, back in the day, way back in the day being, you know, the day of the Renaissance. You know who did all of the research? Not all necessarily all of it, but a good chunk of the research? The church. The church funded a huge amount of the research. We made a concrete deposit here and a metal deposit. There we go. It was seen as just the right thing to do. So the fact that a modern, or at least in America, there's a modern problem with science and technology just blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. Alright, so we're gonna need power, of course. We might as well start off with solar panels because they're going to use metal, and that's pretty much prevalent. We're not going to be able to do much, if anything, with the machine parts just yet, and I prefer to save them because we need them for later. Right, technically an unexplored sector, so we'll... Technically all this is unexplored. This area is explored, though, so... Probably only need like 3 or 4 of these to begin with. Probably set up the extractor first, right? Production, concrete. Here we go. And then, of course, we need a dump site or 2. There you go. And what we can do with this guy, so we don't have to keep babysitting, I'm going to say any resources from here, all your metals, go over here. Nope, I did that wrong. Anything from here. All these metals. Oh, no, that worked. It did it. Okay. So we'll bounce between these two for a little while. Okay, so you're going to build that. I need power. Our solar panels right in here, and we'll make sure this extends down this line. So go ahead and build me the power cables first. So I get an idea of where we're going to be. Okay, sure, we can do this. Extend them that way, down this way, and then down that way. Use a bit of metal, but we can get there. And solar panel there. And give me a battery right there. Okay. Zoom forward. Alright, we need to scan sectors, except we don't actually have a scanner made. So we build a sensor tower, might as well build it right there. And then, yeah, we need to start selecting sectors to scan. So, go ahead and start scanning around us. There you go. Now, the no research initially, it does make this a lot more difficult. There's no research being done right now. We could outsource. Trouble is, once that money's gone, it's gone, right? Who's our benefactor? I've totally forgotten. I don't know if we even have one. Not the colony overview. Command center? I mean, it's super early for any of this. I've totally forgotten how to look to see. It's not the map. We don't have any... Yeah, I want to see what my sponsor is. Well, okay. Anyway. I've just totally forgotten is all. 520%. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get to that, but we'll see. Resources? No. Colonists? I mean, obviously we don't have any colonists yet. So the rest of these don't actually matter yet. Maybe... Encyclopedia? No, that just tells us about the game mechanics. Okay, well, no, we're just not going to find out about it. Oh, right! You actually require power now, don't you? I totally forgot that was a research that I just depended on for a while there. It was kind of nice to have. And I totally forgot that wasn't the state of things in the world. So we're going to need a couple things. We need a drone hub. We have one. I'm going to put it over here because we're going to build down in this area. And the shuttle is eventually going to leave. Probably want to make sure it grabs that metal deposit. I also don't want to put it directly on the line here. That's where a lot of our power is going to go. Here should be good, right? Basically try to take the same amount of space as the shuttle. And give me some power. Actually, having to power these guys is going to be new and interesting. You can just go ahead and go that straight for now.
Sector scanned.
Okay, good. So you're scanning. You'll be connected eventually. The drones are up and mining that. Where did you go? Okay, you dropped that off. Okay, so go ahead and recharge. Wow, you recharging is totally new and different thing to me. Okay, there's some metal over here that I think is actually outside the range. No, that's still in range. Okay. There's no resources in that sector we just scanned, though. And... okay, that was up. Alright. Alright, so meteors are going to be a real and present danger. Oh, you might as well just go and gather these resources now. We're going to need that metal for later anyway. Now, we could go hard on that first dome. The fact that we're only going to get one set, though. We're only going to get one set of passengers, but we can get multiple supplies. Okay, so then we need to plan our research a little bit better here. Let's see. I think... let's go ahead and do this. That'll get us 10 free research. So yeah, go ahead and do it. That drops all of our funding, though. This really has to work. That might not have been the best use of our money there, but we'll see. We'll see. If we end up totally dying horribly, well then, we'll know what doesn't work. And we'll try again. If the building's not working because there's enough power, because the
Sector
battery...
scanned.
What do you require? You require 5 power. What do you require? 3 power. You guys are generating 5 each, so that's 15. And then you're charging by 5 as well. But your max output is 20? Huh. A max output 20 should be enough for both of you, but the trouble is if you're not filling up fast enough, then we should be building more power. More solar panels. So there you go. More solar panels. Whoops. No reason to leave an empty spot there. There you go. Lots of solar panels. Using up lots of metal, but that should be okay. That should help discharge those faster. The decommissioning protocol will be good, and then the farms especially will be useful. Which is next. Okay, good. The Explorer AI will help. Then we just need to bring in an Explorer somehow. How are we going to do that with no cash? We need to be next to a rare metal depot, if nothing else. A rare metal deposit, rather. Of course, we have to mine it. We don't know where that is yet, though. We have to scan everything first. Maybe not everything, but a good chunk. Hopefully it'll be around here. But we shouldn't build a dome until we know where this is. So this is going to be slow going. Doing this for now is fine. Water reclamator wouldn't go amiss. We can start building that general idea. Plus get the fuel generator we need. So go ahead and build that. Sorry, water moisture evaporator is what I actually meant by water reclamator. So sure, build it along the line. What the hell? And build a water tower next to you. And then build the pipe there. I think it's all that's needed.
Research complete.
So adaptation, which is good. Only 59 metals. So okay, that'll store the water. And then we need to build a fuel storage, which is production. Fuel refinery is what I actually mean. Just keep misspeaking. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and put yourself there because we're going to line up the pipes and the electricity. Because why not, right? And you're going to make a depot full of fuel. Put it right there. And then go ahead and connect you to power. Like so. And then connect the pipes with life supports. And that's actually good enough. That'll make it so at least connected, and then we can draw that down to wherever we need it, where we end up making our domes. There's no reason to take it off speed 3 for now.
Research complete.
Okay, so you. We have some things explored here. Go ahead and gather these resources. Anything you can get. I don't care. And move down here to deposit them. Unfortunately, that doesn't put him in range of any power, but I'm hoping he only needs to do like 2 trips, which should be totally within his wheelhouse. Yeah, it's probably 2 trips worth.
Sector scanned.
No resources. Okay, well, that's not entirely surprising. Is at the edge of the map after all. We're going to see more resources along here. Let's actually start scanning down this general area. That's where I want to build. See if it works. Meantime, you guys are doing nothing. We're just banking concrete, huh? How would we take the concrete out of here? I don't need the food, or the concrete, or the... Actually, the rare metals actually in here is okay. But not the concrete. Because we already have a concrete deposit.
Research complete.
Actually, the metals in here are also not necessary. And then give me another metal depot. Because there's a metal thing there that I kind of want for later. I don't know when that's going to happen. Means we're eventually going to build a dome here then, right? So going off the idea I said before, I'm making sure all the domes are connected.
Sector scanned.
That means we have to build the domes out like this. Or out like this. I don't know. It could happen, I guess. You're going to be a while. But with the fuel depot here going, or the fuel generator or fuel refinery, shouldn't take you too terribly long. Yeah, drone heavy load for now as they take care of those metals. You're coming home. What I could do is set up a power thing. So he's going to come in right up here. Set up a power cable. So when he does that, he gets charged.
No
Kind of doesn't go anywhere right
research.
now, but... Okay. So that was actually kind of a waste of our limited amount of cash. Okay, we can do the Mounters crowdfunding, which will actually help us cascade. Auction production increased by 50%. Sounds pretty good. Drones move faster. Probes are deeper. Or deeper? Probes are cheaper. Okay, deeper didn't make any sense. I said it, no, wait a minute. Okay, Moxie upgrade is pretty good. We'll go with that. I think we just have to gradually go this way because until we get... Yeah, until we get the research rover, we're not going to be able to do much, so we can just keep going along these lines until we run out. We're going to run out of funding pretty soon. And the outsourcing is nice. The crowdfunding will help us. Especially since that's probably repeatable, right? Actually, is it? Someone's going to take a look at that. No, one-time grant. Well, still, that might still be okay. Oh, right, the dump rock. Yeah, it's not going to just disappear anymore, is it? Yeah, it disappeared before because we have the tech to make that happen, but now it's going to accumulate quite prestigiously. So we need this in a larger area. All right. How are you doing, by the way? You're at 39%. Did we not build this in time? It's possible I didn't. So keep an eye on it. We're going speed 3, so I'm okay with this. Okay, well, at least we got the farms. That's the important thing. I mean, it's going to take us a while to build anything. I mean, that's going to require a lot of metal to build all the way down here. Not to mention the concrete we need all the way down there. It's going to take us a while to get that.
Research complete.
Okay, Mars crowdfunding. We got ourselves $1 billion. Huzzah, huzzah. That'll be good for supplies.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. We can't do anything with that yet. Yeah, with the $1 billion, we probably need actually somewhere around 2 billion to get everything we need for the next colony, but really the next
Vehicle
rocket...
battery low.
Yeah, no kidding. Just want to keep an eye on him. Alright, you know what? Come over here and just unload and see if you recharge with the new setup I made. If you don't, then I've done something horribly wrong. I think it actually canceled his... Yeah, they canceled his other stuff. That's okay. Do you automatically recharge? You're not glowing like you're going to recharge, so I don't think so. I think you need to stay there, don't you? Oh, no, you are recharging. But it wasn't as automatic as I wanted it to be. Okay. Well. I don't know what to do with that. I guess that means I have to babysit you then.
Research
that sucks.
complete.
Alright, filtering is for the Moxies. Right. Yeah, we haven't actually made any Oxy generators yet, but we will. That'll be good for them. Alright, so that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. This is our brand new colony. No idea how this is going to work. I guess I could just make a dome
Sector
here
scanned.
and make that work. And then slowly move the domes down this way, assuming the rough terrain won't interfere with it, which, who knows. We just wait for the sectors to be scanned. There's actually no rush. If we could bring in some extra supplies, that'd be nice, but... I mean, what we really need is rare metals, and this is not going to cut it. So we'll see. So thanks for watching. This has been Surviving Mars. I'm Piece of Universe, you're Piece of Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.